Hey guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. So quarter one has gone. Quarter one went 4 days ago, so I wanted to come on and do a little planner chat update, what I'm thinking, where I'm going kind of thing, because what I've got now is like, I'm a bit all over the place, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I've got lots of ideas and things in my head, and I'm being inspired a lot by Instagram and things, and wanting to try new things, but my basic planner system is failing because of that. I always find when I take my Stackry out of my system, the system starts to fall apart. So I thought what we'd do is go through the planners that I've got, that I'm using currently, that are working and what's staying and things like that. So let's start with my take a note. Sorry, let me just get off a page where you're going to get blurred. So my take a note is my personal journal, and I come in here and I decorate it with you, and then I journal after the fact in here, and I try to catch up. Like, there are some days blank, but I'll go back and I'll fill them in if I can. I know at the beginning of the year I wasn't feeling planning very much. I need to fill these in. These are going to be like memories. So I've done January, February, March, and then I just need to decorate April as well. Have I done April? No, and I will fill these in. So this planner I am happy with. I'm happy with the daily journaling aspect just being this one column width here, rather than a full page, say, of a cousin, and I'm putting pictures in and things like that. So I am really happy. This side, the Monday through Sunday overview side of the planner, I haven't really been keeping up with that much. I mean, it was meant to be a highlight of the day, but as we go through, you'll find that a lot of things are repeated in other planners, and some I'm happy with that repetition because it's for a purpose, but some I'm not. And if I'm honest, I'm not filling it in. But I think I did 2 there, 3. Didn't do there, and I haven't done it since there, I don't believe. No, didn't do it there. Oh, I did do some there, nothing there. And I think it just ruins it when it's not fully completed. So I was just going to do a list of things that I bought for Happy Mail and stuff. So I am going to keep this for the rest of the year. I do want one planner at least. It has fluffed up a little bit at the beginning as well. I do want one planner at least that I've stuck to right until the end of the year. Right, next what I'm going to go through is, this was like, it wasn't a beginning of the year purchase, it was part way through purchase, and this was to replace the Hon, the Home Each Cousin Hon, because I just didn't need all of those daily pages in the back. So this is Sterling Inks A5, and it's the compact, so it hasn't got as many notes pages in the back as the Home Each Cousin has. And also this one is very plain, like there is no quotes or anything like that on it, so you can use these as you like. Also it does come with like gold pages and things like that, but as I've done, you can cover things up quite easy. And I do I started doing an in and out system rather than a goal system, so things that I want to introduce into my life and things that I want to, you know, push out. They are things that are constantly in my head. Here are some things that I wrote if I was to use this completely as a planner, because these pages are the only ones at the minute that are getting wasted. I could come back in and do like a monthly review after the fact, I just haven't been. And then we get onto the monthlies again. I've set them up, and the only thing I can think to do in these is the same as what's in the take a note one, because this is a memory planner for me. It's not a functional. This is the one that I use the weekly kits in. I hate that week. This is the one I use the weekly kits in, and it has all of my memories in, so it would make sense to have memories there, but then I've got them in 2 different books. But the thing with this one is I do put some things in here that are actually really personal. So if it came down to it, like I wouldn't mind my children having this one, but this one I think I would have a bit of issue having, because I don't show you all the pages in here, and I think I'd have an issue with them having that one. But this one is what it is. It's a memory planner. Also, I like what I've done at the back. I still haven't done January, but I will. So I dedicate 2 pages to a month, and I just write little highlights with pictures of things that have happened that month. I have done flips on this on my channel. So that's February. I mean, we bought so much in March, I just like listed it, and then we bought all Loki's birthday stuff in March, ready for May. And yeah, some pictures of some purchases. That's March, and then I'll start April, and I've left enough pages then for the rest of the year. And then this one is my favourite purchases of 2024. So any kind of like little ephemera I'm putting in, like pictures I'm putting in. I put in March like main things that we've bought, and then I have my traveller's notebook wish list. Chris left this note, and it kept doing PS, and I just thought it was really, really cute, so I just stuck that in and wrote March 14th. And that's what I do with this whenever I get like a certain memory or something that happens, if we go away on holiday or anything, you know, that's what this will be for, purely for memory purposes only. In fact, I need to take this out because this is journaling prompts, so I need to put that in with the take a note. It shouldn't be in there. So let me just quickly go over the Hobonichi weeks. So the Hobonichi weeks I used last year really, really well as a health and wellness planner, you know, keeping track of my mood, my productivity, like in the sense of like self-care and things like that. And I set it up to do exactly the same this year, but for some reason it just didn't click. And I had no reason, like I couldn't find a reason to use this planner at all until recently, when I thought I will just, because I want to learn, like I want to practice more collaging, so I thought, oh, I'll use this as like a daily highlight or something like that, and I'll practice my collaging in. I don't actually like it in the weeks at all. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't like it in the weeks. But we'll move on and we'll come back to this, and I'll tell you why I don't like it in the weeks. So what I did introduce straight away into my collection was the TNs, was the Traveller's Notebooks. And I have got, I started off with the blue, and then I bought this camel one which has my initials on. A lovely subscriber sent me a Starbucks Reserve camel. Like, look at the difference in the leathers. I have treated this leather and I haven't treated that one. I don't think I'm going to treat this one. I have bought 2 other covers, both undyed leathers, both well, no, one's a string closure but it's a bit bigger, and one's a snap closure, because as you can see there is a lot of bulk out of this planner. But this one, because it has got a gallon leather insert inside of it. And again, this was another purchase. I missed having a chunky planner, and even though I had the Stalogy, I don't know what it was, I wanted a change. So I bought this planner. It is from Lauren Phelps Designs. It's not really, well, I suppose it is a planner from Lauren Phelps Design. It's called the Live Plan Dream Standard Notebook, Lauren Phelps Designs. And then you get 12 monthly calendars at the front, which I have no reason for whatsoever. And then I just put a bit of vellum and March, and then I've just been using this as dailies. So I don't preset this up, I just go in and list what I'm doing in the day. So same as I would my Stalogy, I just go in and list what I'm doing, and then if I want to take notes, I take notes in here. I tend to try and section them off. I have got a key which is here, so I do try and follow along with the key. If it's memories and things like that, so when it does come to memory planning, I know, you know, which ones are memories, which ones are tasks, and that's how I've been doing it really. I decorate as I go. I had some things to film, I only managed to do one, and then yeah, I'm just using it like as and when I need to. So I'm not having, the thing with Astrology is, this is me trying to do calligraphy. I'm really trying to get into calligraphy, but it's not working. But yeah, with the Astrology, with me setting it up using the standard kits, it was wasting space basically. But this one, this notebook here, it's too big. It's too big. It's got 400 and something pages, and it's gonna get even bigger if I fill it. So this won't be staying, and I am gutted because like I bought it and it's a waste of money. I know it is, but this is going to be being replaced with the N1, which is still the Traveller's Notebook size, the vertical yearly from Sterling Ink. Again, like I don't really know 100% what's going to go in there, what's going to go out, but I bought the compact version again, so less notes pages, and I'm pretty sure I'll have more than enough to do dailies in the back of there and do some more like functional planning in the vertical weeklies. I just wanted to see how it would go in the vertical weeklies with it being like the vertical columns being quite small. So next, what I've done is I've just packed all of my other notebooks that I want to use inside this blue one. Like I said, I have got this cover which I will be going into, and I've got some others on the way, so I will finally figure out where I want everything, but I've just put everything else in here that I wanted to use. So I've got an official Travellers Company monthly in here. This is what I've been trying to use as a functional. I'm trying to be a monthly planner person, but I'm just not. I use my calendar in my phone, and when things are coming up I check on there, but I really do want to start monthly planning because I need to force myself to do it. And I have set this up in like a logical kind of way, so it would go monthlies here, which I need to fill in April, and then I just stuck like some of the packaging that came with it and that sticker because I love the packaging that they come with, and they stuck their Traveller's Guide there, and this is a bit of paper from the Traveller's Times, and then so that was my monthly. And then I have been using this is from Paper Test Designs. It's a weekly overview. I've tried different things in here, like tracking. I've tried doing like the mood tracking and things that I was doing in the weeks in here. I think because that's not working, and I think when I get the standard, when I get the N1 Sterling Ink one, I think I'm going to move my tracking aspect of that to the actual specific tracking pages there. And I have kept up with this like every week, apart from like the last week I did was till the 24th of March, and I haven't done last week, and we're now on Thursday. These are completely undated, so I don't have to back plan in this if I don't want to. It's meant to be functional. I do like a meal plan and my filming schedules and errands, waiting on, like a daily to-do list kind of thing, a weekly overview. And I do want this to be functional. I do want my monthly and my weekly to be functional, to work as a planning system. So I'm just going to hold out and see, you know, what I end up doing in the vertical columns of the Sterling Ink. But I do really love the size of this, and I love that it's undated. And I was a bit worried about, well, how am I going to like back plan in my memory planner? But that's what I've got my notebook for, because I write down everything we do, everything I do in the day there. So I've got that. And then I was trying to find everywhere I wanted the vertical and the horizontal one of the Travellers Company ones, because I wanted to know whether, you know, this would be something that I would enjoy planning in. And I'll show you, let me just get this back to this page here. So what I've decided to do in this one, and this is why I kind of fell out of love with this, is because I've got the Travellers Company, and because I am in the Travellers Company kind of system, I did want to use like their books. That's why I'm using like the monthly. But again, like next year, if I end up getting the sterling ink N1 for the year, then I won't get an extra monthly, or I will, but it'll be for YouTube planning, which I've got another one for here. So this year has been the year of buying and trying all the planners, guys. But you know what, I'm not mad about it. I need to find something that I'm comfortable in and a system that I enjoy. I have started being a lot more active on Instagram lately. When I started having house work done on the house, I couldn't film YouTube videos, so I went onto stories, and I've kind of been addicted to it. So if you don't follow me over there, then whoops, I did it again, go over there, and every day I'm on there doing stories and things like that. So I wanted to start creating reels and things like that. So that's what I absolutely love about this. Like, this is only putting a few stickers down, and I can film that as a reel on Instagram. So I'm still creating content, but it's still something that that I enjoy. One thing I found when looking back through my planners, like right back to when I did bullet journaling and all that, is I loved the line a day. You know, just the one line a day of what you did that day. And that's what I've been incorporating into here, like a little sentence a day. So if I do get massively overwhelmed, or I'm getting like really down with my mental health, and I don't fill in any other planner, when I don't fill in this, and I don't fill in my like daily even, I just want to be able to just come in here and write something that I did, even if I just write really down, having a shit time, in bed all day watching movies. This one, this horizontal one, I really want to keep up to date, because I know when I look back on them in years to come, these little one lines a day, they're just amazing. And then on this side, I've just like, I've done a little self-care checklist for the week, and I've just ticked off things that I've done. And then whenever I get a feeling about, like on a specific day, I'll just write. So I've been feeling a bit lost this week. I don't know if it's my hormones due to menopause or just me. And then me and Chris spoke, and we need to start spending some more time together. I need to give him more love and attention, because we're falling into that trap of, you know, the daily grind with the 3 kids and all that kind of stuff. So I much prefer this. Then I tried to do gratitude in here, so I was writing like something gratitude-y, and then, but sometimes I was going over to this side, and sometimes I went, and I don't know, I just don't need it. I don't need the weeks. I like the traveller's notebook size, and I really am enjoying this. And the good thing about this as well is it's just the weeklies, so you don't get monthlies. You get this kind of yearly overview thing, which I am going to use as like an overview of anything specific that happens that we want to remember. But I am really happy with this. I can set it up as like a reel on Instagram, so it is providing content. There'd be absolutely no point in me doing a YouTube video on setting this up, because I literally put down 3 or 4 stickers. But what I will do is I will do flips of this. So that is the horizontal weekly book there. Don't need it stuck on that. And then the final one that I've got in here, which was I got this before I managed to get hold of the monthly here, but this one is specifically meant to be for YouTube planning. I found that I am falling behind in my, like on my YouTube, not so much falling behind on YouTube, but I've got like video ideas and collabs and things like that, collabs that I've done in the past that I want to keep notes on, because I have found like Teddy Blake, I've collabed with them 3 times now, so I need to keep the information together so I know where I stand, like when I'm negotiating terms of the collaboration and things like that. And I PR for a lot of companies, so I need to keep track of like PR codes for you and PR codes for me, and things like that, and I just wasn't doing that. So I wanted to have a monthly planner specifically dedicated for that. So I don't mind having the 2 monthlies in here, and really this should be like everything I need. This is, apart from like journaling and memory keeping, this is like everything is in here. And what I think is going to happen is the sterling ink is going to replace most of these books, which I don't want to do. I do still want to keep them, but yeah, this kind of like layering and things like that is heavily influenced by heavily influenced by Instagram. So is this little purchase. So, well, they were doing an offer. They were doing buy a notebook, get a notebook free. I absolutely love this colour. The free one I got was a powder pink, which is a really nice pastel pink, and this is just a little A6 pocket. This is grid, and it has got, like, in German and English, the date at the top. It is numbered. It has got a back pocket that you can put things in. And again, my idea for this one was to come on and do a daily reel. So put down some stickers and then write a to-do list and then do that for the rest of the week. And I thought this would be the one that I could use my standard size kits in, because a kit would last like a week or if not longer. I just put a sticker in because my to-do list and things that I do in the day aren't very long, so I should be able to fit them in there. But it's just a little extra to do a reel on Instagram, basically. So this would be like a weekly reel, and this would be a daily reel for people that follow me over there and don't follow me on YouTube. So that's what that was for. And then this is a sneak peek, because you haven't seen the haul of this yet because it's not out, but I'll show you anyway. It's called the Anytime Anywhere Journal, and it is from J Journals, and it's got the little J there. This, again, Instagram. I've got to stay off Instagram, guys. Coco Plans on Instagram. If you don't follow her, she's massively into like the layering kind of journaling and things like that. This intrigued me. It is a 6 size, like a normal A6 size would be, but it's landscape rather than vertical. So in here, it's really nice quality paper, and basically it's called Anytime Anywhere. You've got some monthlies there which you can put little calendars in or just a little highlight, and then you've got monthly grids here. I don't really know what I'd use them for, but what I love about it is this section. So you get a little line at the top that you can write a date, and then you get some lines there, and then it's basically a square. So what people do is they put like a sticker, like large washi tape, or like the things that I bought like to use, and I bought these off like TEMU and things like that, is these little like landscape sticker books, or you've got these kind of, these are stickers, you can pull them out, you can cut them up, and then that would fit. And then maybe I would write in some like daily gratitude or something in here. I'm scared to use it at the minute, but I'm really, really excited about this. And then at the back, it has got two of these 1 to 12 kind of like monthly overview tracking pages, and it has got these pages with the crosses on, which I'm guessing can be used for like mind mapping or something like that. It did come with a an extra journal cover as well, and the paper is like, it's a really nice paper. It doesn't bleed or anything like that. I keep it, I've been collecting like frames and little bits of ephemera and stuff in this little pouch, and it goes around with me in my little caddy from the Colour Cafe. And then I will, you know, whenever I want to, I will start this one, but there's no pressure for this one, the same as I'm not putting pressure on myself with the pocket notebook either. I'm literally barely scraping by on doing like a reel like this. I haven't found, you know, my niche or anything like that. So like, I knew I was all over the place at the beginning of the year. I have got this Stalogy because I'm still using it as to back plan in my Sterling Ink A5. So I still like these washi tape stickers and things like that is really good for this kind of layering kind of thing. And like, I think it's because I did this spread, it made me realise, because I was behind, it made me realise you don't have to use the standard kits, although I just need to get it out of my head, like standard kit size, because I absolutely adore the kits, but like I need to either get them in the cousin size or a journaling size or something, and then I get to use them in here, because yeah, I just wish more shops did smaller kits, you know, for here, which the shops that I like at the minute, to be honest, all do cousin size kits which do fit in the sterling ink planners. So I haven't really got any regrets on what I've purchased so far, apart from I do wish I didn't get this and I got the vertical traveller's notebook, and I am happy with everything that is in here. Like, I am really happy with everything that's in here, and it is very functional. It's just I'm not being functional with it, and I think that's where the problem lies. You need to use your planner and engage with your planner on a daily basis to be functional. But because this one is so big, and I think I'm still going to have the same problem with my sterling ink, is it's going to be in a separate cover, whereas everything else that is productivity wise is in this cover. So I'm having to carry around like both of them, and that's a lot. Do you know what I mean? That is a lot to carry around. And then I'm like, well, what do I do then? Do I just carry the functional? Because there is no space in here for dailies, like daily pages. Like there's literally no space in here at all. I could add a little thin notebook that I just take notes on if I've not got my sterling ink one with me. But yeah, I don't know. I just, at the minute, carrying them around doesn't really bother me. Like I said, I've got my my caddy from the Colour Cafe, and like literally loads of their pouches. I'm hooked. I'm literally hooked. She's also bringing out a pouch that fits the traveller's notebook with the cover on. It fits the whole thing in this pouch, alongside with other things as well. So yeah, that's where I am. I don't have any regrets at all. I knew at the start of the year that I wasn't feeling it with the cousin or the Stalogy or anything like that. I knew I wasn't feeling it. As soon as I made the switch into the standard TN size, I literally fell in love with planning again. But you know, I've still got my two A5 sizes. I don't know if I would. I do find this a bit of a chore to do, I'm not gonna lie, and I do end up going back and filling this in, and that's not what this was meant to be. This was meant to be a personal how I'm feeling on the day journal. So don't really know whether it would come back next year or not, but that's currently where I am at the end of Q1. Like I said, things are coming in. I will start using like some other little ones as well. I might stop using some of the ones. I just know I need to hone in, be a bit more functional with things, because the more functional I am and the more I'm engaging in my planner, like this is perfect to have. Like at the end of the day, I would come in and do like my line of the day, but I should be coming in here and like checking on the monthly, checking on the weekly, and then I'd go into a daily, whereas then that means I have to go into a separate notebook. But that doesn't bother me because I get to use all the gorgeous covers anyway. Like I said, I've got this cover that I really want to use, and I've also got 2 more TN covers coming that I really want to use, and I have got like bits for that I've got the second half of the year in the horizontal. I would like to try the vertical. They're just sold out everywhere and anywhere, so if you've got a vertical that you're not using, give me a shout and I'll buy it off you, just because I may as well try all the bloody planners. I have got 2 of the Starbucks Reserves limited edition, like special edition, whatever you want to call it, notebooks and things, and I was thinking of setting up like a coffee traveller's notebook. I don't know, I've got another weekly booklet and yeah, and just other little bits and bobs and pieces for when it comes to setting up new planners. I'll just show you this box as well, because this is what that horizontal planner came in, this gorgeous box. I mean, just look, it's stunning. I love packaging. I love packaging. It came in this box. It does come with these sheets, which I think are guide sheets on how to use the specific pages, and you can do like pen test on these pages. And then this is how they're using that cross. So urgent, not important, important, not urgent. So we've got a few of those. We've got some bullet point pages. We got some like stickers, 1 to 31, and then an extra sleeve there. So I was really happy with that. Yeah, so that's where I am, guys, at the end of Q1. Things that I think are missing massively is my tracking, my productivity tracking. Has gone out the window at the minute. My monthly resets, I haven't been doing them either, which I do want to do my monthly resets, and they can go in with the daily pages. I just need to do the maths and figure out like how many pages in the compact version that I'm going to have. But monthlies have kind of gone out the way. I haven't really been doing any goal planning, and I haven't really been tracking my like mental health kind of productivity. So those are all the things that I want to implement going into Q2. And I'm hoping that the Sterling Ink one will help me do that. Yeah, so I think that is it for an update on my Q1 planner lineup. So I'm just looking around trying to think if there's anything else that I've missed or anything. I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Right, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up. And let me know about your change. Have you changed anything in the quarter from how you started till now? Are you planning on changing anything going forward? You know, let me know down below. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, let me know down below, because I am interested to know how many of you are actually following me on Instagram as well. But yeah, it's been great talking to you guys, and I will chat again soon. Bye.